Just going to get the YouTube on. There we are. And we're on. Right, so we are going to do a quick search and rescue mission just to warm up the old thumbs before we go and do something else. So what I've also done this morning is I've cleared the cache. So a lot of people are having issues with the sim, and they're all reporting that if you clean your cache and restore your database, it works. So we're going to try it out. Like I said, I need to just warm up my my sim brain after a decent sleep. So we'll do it in the search and rescue helicopter, and then we'll we're going to have a look in a jet and see how we get on. Right, let's get this one started straight away. Doesn't take long. Turn out, relieve on for a minute. Anti-coal, horn, avionics. We're flying over water, so we'll also put the floats on. And we need to use the hoist. Ensure this is idle. Put our landing lights on straight away, just so we don't forget. Become fuel valve is open. Engine starts on. That to close. To the brake off straight away. Although it is a little bit windy, in reality, you'd let the engine take a little bit. There we go. So what I'm looking at here is temperature. N1. Torque slight trays in a minute. You see the oil pressure and temperature is increasing, and then we're looking at the speed of the rotor head here. So rotor head's now spinning. 8, 9. Verify that. There we go. Torque's increasing. And then you see shortly. Now what I don't like, this thing with the game, is this system here. This gyro is AC. You only get AC when you've got a generator on. My generator is currently off. If I turn that on, you've just seen now the generator ampage has gone up. So the generator is on now, which means that should be working, but nothing comes to life when I turn the generator on. So it's a little bit frustrating that they've not modelled it properly. But if you don't know about it, you won't realise. Okay, we're currently at around about 70%. So we'll turn on the horn just to verify it works, and then we'll set to flight. Again, watching all the temperatures, because we are going to ask the gearbox to work a little bit harder now, and we'll watch for the NR to increase as well. While that's doing that and settling and the horn goes off, let's check the mission briefing if we can. I don't know if you can do it on here actually. Is there a mission brief? No, there's no mission brief. I thought you'd get a mission brief. Or, I don't know. Never mind. But anyway, we're going to fly out, and we're going to come down to the search area here and have a look. We'll do the standard NATO search pattern, which is shaped like a star.
Ring 9 Squelch Rescue. Requesting
right, while we get this set up and the helicopter's getting set up, I'm just going to eat a bit of toast.
Squelch Rescue Ring 9. Clear to go.
Thanks for speeding things up. As you know, we have a situation here. Here's a quick recap. We've just got an alert. A tourist is missing after an incident with his boat in the Baltic Sea waters. The skipper had just the time to jump in lifeboat, but no one can locate him around since then. Do a quick sortie and see if you can spot anything that might help. I'll be online the whole time to coordinate with other authorities.
Okay, here we go. Breakfast is down in my gut, so got my breakfast down me, so we're all good. Right, let's go. So heading up to sea, search and rescue mission in the H125. One of my favourite aircraft to fly on this game. And what you'll see now is I'm going to start juddering it as I try and get the trim sorted. There we go. And you can see here we've got a little bit of wind as well. So we'll bear that in mind as we...
Squelch Rescue Ring
I'll
9,
get that data
every
now,
second
actually.
counts. The sooner you get on site, the better. At sea, hypothermia doesn't leave much time for
So the
intervention.
wind's currently 7 knots at 360, so remember that. And here we go, we'll get around.
Your map should display your assigned search area. Check it
And then
regularly.
we'll get some speed on, and we'll go and save
No news yet from my side, but the relatives
the damsel
appreciate
in
your
distress.
help. They're quite concerned, as you can imagine. We all hope you'll bring him
Start
back
trimming
home, buddy.
for 130 knots now. So straight and level, turn those off, don't need those. There we go. And as we trim, put some power in as well. Get out over the sea. And we'll take it down a little bit. Fly quite close to the sea. And then we'll come back up again, have a look how choppy it is. Doesn't look too bad, to be honest with you. Probably could have cleaned the windows, couldn't I? .130 knots all the way around and over there. So we'll get there pretty quickly. So we turn towards the search area. Okay, I'm going to climb a little bit. I can see the boat now, the rescue boat is just over there, look. So we'll get to around 200, 300 feet. And now I'm going to start slowing down as we come towards the area where the person was last seen. That jolting is me trimming. I'm going to trim for around 50 knots for the search pattern. And we'll start turning to wind as
Things are
well.
going well. You should be able to spot anything unusual from up there. We need to move fast. Keep us posted.
So there's the boat. We'll turn into here and we'll have a look. Bearing in mind the wind's coming from 360 degrees at the moment. So when we come into the hover we'll have to turn into wind. And as we enter the search area now, we'll start looking for the individual. Yesterday we found her pretty much straight away. We are going to reduce our altitude. And we'll reduce our speed as well. So standard pattern coming straight across the search area.
You think you identified the search area, right? Fine.
Okay, here we are. So let's have a look for him. So what we're looking for now is we're looking for a little flashing light and then a small boat in the sea.
The search zone is right down there. The lifeboat was somewhere
We'll
around
have a
here.
look.
Ship color is full orange. Should be visible from above.
So if we've flown over it. Yeah. So we'll do this way and then we'll turn to the right. as we come across. Keep searching, keep scanning. And we're looking for a flashing light, looking for a boat, and then looking for some orange smoke. So if we overfly them, they pop the smoke. Now I don't know why they don't pop the smoke straight away, because that'll make it easier to find them. And this search pattern that we do, we come straight ahead and over the search area, and then we turn right and we carry out basically a star pattern. Standard search and rescue pattern. And we've slowed down now to around 80 knots. Don't go too fast because we will miss them. Cool, and as I start to approach the edge of that circle, we'll turn right and head across it again. Won't go outside it. Maintain this altitude around 500 feet. Okay, I'm happy that I can't see anything in front of me, so we'll take a look left, take a look right. We'll turn to the right. As we come around, we're going to descend a little bit as well. And then we're going to come into like a star shape, so we're going to take a 45-degree angle out to the right and head across towards the boat. And now we're about to fly directly into wind at 360. Again, keeping an eye out for this person. There we go, we'll fly across here. Head directly into wind. Just going to quickly put my head down and have a look out here, see if we cross them. No, we haven't. Yes, we have. There we go, found them. So we're going to start slowing down straight away. There we are. And you can see which way the wind's blowing because the smoke is blowing into it. And we'll start slowing down and coming down. And I'm going to fly into the smoke, because again that's directly into wind then. And I'm going to start trimming now. There we go. So the smoke being a good indicator as to which way the wind's coming from. Allows me to turn nicely into the wind. There we go, start slowing down. As we slow down, we need to bring up that collective to make sure that we can enter a hover without hitting the sea, because that would be not very good. There we go, and we're directly facing into wind now. So we're going to start the trim to bring it down into the hover. And we'll turn into wind. Just going to nudge forward. There we go. Let's get into the hover here. And then we'll get it so we can see. So hovering above it. Hold this nicely from inside. Watching that area there, so I'm keeping my eye on the horizon here. We've just moved away from it a little bit. Moving back in. It's very hard when I'm not being told which way to go. There we go. And we're in.
Caduceus 1 is securing the target in the harness. Preparing to lift up now. Caduceus 1 to Lifeline 2. Ready to lift.
Cable is tensioning.
There we go, we've got him out there. Oh, I don't know what happened then. That was the sim, just throwing the helicopter into the floor, into the ground. Right, confirm in. They're in. Cool, let's go. So, hover, forward flight. So that's the thing about the sim, sometimes it'll throw you into the floor without even letting you know.
Alessandro is secured. We're heading out. Keep Ring 9 updated.
Ring 9, on the go with the target. See ya.
See ya.
Captain, Alessandro's conscious but disoriented. Please prioritize safety and stability during the flight.
There we are, heading towards that over there. So we'll get some speed going. 130 knots would be nice. I'm just going to trim for it as well. Watching that power. That's perfect, 75%, don't need much more than that. As we gain airspeed, that power's going to drop off. It's more efficient. There we go. Now we're going to come over here. Engine's having to work less hard. This is fine.
Welcome aboard. I'm Tobias, and I'll be taking care of you until we reach Jella. You don't seem okay. Is anything hurting? This is scary. Just give me a minute. Please tell me if you're in pain or anything. I'll do my best to help.
Lima India, India, Mike traffic. Airbus helicopter Foxtrot Bravo, Bravo, Echo Foxtrot. 6 miles southwest, 100, inbound to land. Runway 26, Lima, India, India, Mike.
Okay, so we'll set up for that. We basically need to come back on ourselves and enter a downwind. Which we'll do. We'll start slowing down as we get over the land. If you have a look there, it's giving me the wrong final, I think, as well. So
I bet you're thirsty, right? Water
the wind's at 360,
if you feel you need some.
and so we're landing on runway
If you
26.
have something sweet, I think a bit of sugar
Probably
will
going to tell
help.
me off. I'm
Thanks.
sure I took off on the opposite runway earlier on. Okay, this is me trimming now. Oh, what? I don't know what happened there. That's it, just helicopter being the helicopter. It's over talking at the moment. That's just had a bit of a funny moment. Yeah, I've got it under control. Bit weird that. Okay, we've got the airport now. I can see the airport. Gonna bring the speed down now as we start to slow down. Yeah, we definitely took off on the wrong runway. So that's up on the wrong one. This is telling us to go in that way. But the radio said 26. So we'll do 26. It'll tell us we've gone on the wrong runway probably. Tell you what, no, I'm going to go on to the other runway. Because the pointer's telling me to do that and it's the one I took off from. So let's have a look. Okay, slowing down. As we enter the turn. Following the highway here. As we slow down. There we go. Tower here, got that. As we come in to land over the road, follow the road in, and then we'll turn the right. There we go, turn base. So turn on to final now. There we go, let them know. Okay, slowing down.
Lima, India, Mike traffic. Airbus helicopter Foxtrot Bravo Echo Foxtrot is on final. Runway 26 to land.
So it wants me to land 26, but the sim wants me to land on this one here. So we'll see which one's right and which one's wrong. As we come in nice and slowly, it's going to tell me off, I think. Make approach runway 26, but this is telling me to land onto this one. And this is the one I took off from, so this is the one I'm going to go with. It'll probably shout at me. I'm already being told off for, already lost 10% because it started me on the runway. Okay, settle into that hover nicely. There we are. Nice. And now we'll move in and slow down. So we've currently got the wind behind us as well. It's going to tell us off here. There you go, told you. Told you. Yeah, all the pointers told us to come into this runway. So we'll stop here anyway. So again, a little bit of improvement needed from the Sobo here. Let's get back there. There we go. I'll bring that down nice and slowly. Into ground effect here, just push through that. We're on a bit of a slope, so bear that in mind as well when we land. There we are. He's saying to exit the runway now. Okay, so let's quickly get up and over here. There we are. Come on, make your mind up. There we go.
Great job out there. We didn't even have time to worry. Welcome
Cool.
back.
Pretty quick one that. Auto idle. Fueled off. Engined off. Why, thank you. Turn the horn off now. And there we go. End of flight. So again, it's going to give me 2 warnings. The first one, it told me to land on the wrong runway, and the second warning was it started me on the runway. So we're going to lose a little bit of a percentage because of that, because of the poor bits within the game that haven't been developed yet. But overall, target retrieval time 77%, and we'll get into the A's, so which is fine. There we go. Perfect. So that's a decent start, decent warm-up, so let's go and have a look what we can do now. What we can do, probably, what's the time? I've got 40 minutes before I'm heading out. There we go, a bit of bad weather bonus as well. Cool, so yesterday the wind wasn't working, now the wind's working. Interesting. As in, we didn't have any wind yesterday, so clearing the cache must have helped there. Okay, let's see if we've got any of the starred missions. We've got that one there. Haven't got any starred missions today. Okay, how much have we got in the bank? 176 million. I think I need 270. So what I'm going to do, let's do a Boeing 737 flight, shall we? Where is my 737? Is it up here? No. Is it Frankfurt? No. No, I'm sure it's in Europe. Is it Innsbruck? No, it's my Vision Jet. Where is my 737 MAX? I'd quite like to fly to Madeira, actually. Let's have a look where it is. A bit glitchy this morning. Okay, let's go find out where it is. Filters, specialization, let's go for passenger transport, airline, and let's go for aircraft model 737, Boeing 737 MAX. Let's find out where it is. Okay, now. There it is. It's up here, isn't it? Let's come back out of that. It's in Edinburgh or Glasgow, one of the two. Okay, I'd quite like the idea of flying to Madeira. So let's find one. So we either want to fly to Madeira or Innsbruck. I think would be my 2 choices today. So let's have a look. So we'll put the circle on it, see if we can find one to Madeira or Innsbruck. They're the 2 I want. Madeira, Innsbruck. Come on. There's got to be at least one for Madeira or Innsbruck, surely. Mallorca. No, I want a difficult flight, please. I want to go into Innsbruck or Madeira. Oh, some real weather ones here. Where's that one going? That's not Madeira. That's not Madeira. That's to Ireland. We want to go to Madeira. Let's have another look. Again, I wish you could select the where you want to go. Madeira or Innsbruck would be lovely. Nothing from up there, so let's come up here and see if there's anything at. Tell you what, our 737 is here, isn't it? Oh, it's so glitchy at the moment. It's really glitchy here at the moment on this. Right, here's my 737, I believe. that where my 737 is? Right, let's find out where the 737 is. Squelch Airways, let's find out where it is. It is currently at GCTS. Okay, I was massively out of the area. So we'll fly it back, get it back to Europe. GCTS. It's in Tenerife, there we go. So, let's have a look at the mission list, see where we can go here. So go to, let's go to airline transport, shall we? Aircraft model Boeing 737. There we go. So, it's got to be one here for either. Where are we going? We want to go to Madeira or we want to go to Innsbruck. Let's have a look. Ideally, we're going to Barry. Anything for Innsbruck or Madeira? Madeira, get on, let's go and do that one. There we go. So we'll go from Tenerife to Madeira. Cool, so this flight, Tenerife, taking off to Tenerife, and then heading north towards Madeira. So we like Madeira, I'll put a little bit more fuel in it. So Madeira's no ILS, difficult approach over the island. So let's go and have a go. So we'll get up, we'll get into the cruise, and then we will skip to descent. It's only an hour's flight, this one, so we don't miss much. However, we do get the opportunity to set the 737 up. We've just cleared the cache, so hopefully this will load in nicely. We will see. Now what I'm thinking straight away, it's probably going to give me that error that it usually does, because if you have a look here, we've got no ability to board passengers. Oh, yes we have. Let's hope that it therefore allows me to do it.
Good afternoon, everyone. Madeira, here we come.
Perfect. Okay, come on, let me do it. Let me do it.
Captain, the cabin crew is ready for boarding. Awaiting your instructions.
This will tell me. There we go. Perfect. So we can get the passengers going. So what we're going to do is fuel pumps on. I don't think I've got any fuel in the center tank, so I'm going to get low pressure here. Correct. So keep them off. Perfect. And we'll start the APU first. What we can do straight away, however, before we start the APU, is check the fire systems. Good. Good. And quickly check the lights. Good. Good. Happy with that. So now we start the APU. There we go. And then what we're going to see, the APU runs up. We're going to get a low oil pressure light, and then we'll get an APU ready when we can. Let's watch the passengers board if we can. Have we got any windows? No, got no windows. But if we open the door, you see them start filling up in the plane there. Unfortunately, you can't see them through here, but you'll see them now. They'll start loading up through, and they're appearing in the cabin. We'll get the cabin on. We'll get their baggage on,
Boeing Sierra
and
Alpha Quebec 5912.
we'll carry out our initial checks here. So what we'll do, we'll turn on the
Boeing Sierra Alpha Quebec 5912.
nav straight away.
Baggage is on the way.
Okay, perfect. We'll get some catering on as well. And whilst we wait for that APU to load up, you can see the APU's loading up here now because we've got the oil low pressure.
Could you please send the catering truck?
And it'll say APU ready. I'll put on the generators. Now because we've got electrical power on the aircraft now, we need to put the position lights on. So I'll put them on steady. We won't get clearance yet. We'll quickly check our flight plan, see how high he wants us to go. I'll probably say about flight level 200 here. 180, yeah, that's close. So we will go for that. We'll send that to ATC as well. Right, APU is ready. So we'll select that. Okay, we now have APU power so we can carry on our checks. So first things first, we've set them to align slats and flaps. Good. Coming back down. Off. Your damper to on. VHF to normal, normal, normal. Coming back down. Displays, normal and auto. Fuel pumps are on. Coming back up to this panel up here. We've got the align. Cabin utility and IFE passengers to on. Ground power we don't need any of those. Perfect. Dome light, not worried about that. Oh, I'll tell you what, they fixed the dome light on this now, haven't they? Current cooling, emergency exit lights. We'll set the seat belts to auto for a minute. That's good. Coming up here, EECs are on. Engine electronic controls. Window heat, we'll set to on. And probe heat, we'll set to on as well.
Loading complete.
Engine anti-ice. Turn the electrical hydraulic pumps on. Test the voice recorder. There we go. Good. Coming up here, we'll do the Mach airspeed and stall warning tests. Air temperatures, trim airs on. Recirculation fans will turn off and we'll close the isolation valve for a minute so we can start the engines, and we'll get the isolate APU bleed on. We are travelling at 80,000 feet, flight level 180, and we are going to be landing at 50 feet. Okay, that's the overhead console complete. We'll set up our top now. Get rid of the caution. We'll get the QNH in a minute, but we'll set all that up. We want at least terrain and airport data on. There's the terrain there, and we'll put some weather on as we go. Course, so we're taking off from runway 07, so we'll set that nice and early here. And looking at this, our SID takes us straight up to flight level 180, so we'll go straight up to flight level 180 as well. Set that nice and early. We'll turn our flight director on, but we don't use that until we've taken off. And we'll turn those on as well. Okay, don't need to worry about that side. Coming up along here, we'll do the tests. Good. Second test. Good. Light test. Good. And bring that down. Cool. Coming up. Won't test his side. Don't care about his side. Gear is down. Flaps are up. Fuel is good. Okay, coming along here. We've got this all set how we need it. Don't need anything else from here. Fuel flow reset not required. We'll set the auto brakes to RTO now for departure. There we go. this doesn't work at the moment, the GPWS test, which is a shame. Okay, as we come down, we'll do the FMC in just a second. Coming across, so flaps verified 0 on the screen, verified 0 here. Check the takeoff config. That works. Good, we'll set the trim in just a second. We've already done the fire tests, we've verified all these. So happy with all this so far. We'll test the cargo fire. Cool. Everything else down here we are happy with. That looks fine. We'll set the weather radar as we go. Ideal. So let's request clearance.
Boarding finished, Captain.
Ground. Boeing Sierra Alpha Quebec 59er12 ready to copy IFR clearance to Madeira. Boeing Sierra Alpha Quebec 59er12 is cleared to Madeira Airport via the GCTS-1 Echo departure, runway 07. Climb via SID maintain flight level 180. Departure frequency is 119er decimal tree. Squawk 2 tree 4.
Okay. 2, 3, 3, 4. Read back.
Cleared to Madeira via the GCTS-1 Echo departure, runway 07. Climb via SID maintain flight
Put it on the
level
auto.
180. Departure frequency is 119er decimal tree. Squawk 2 tree 4.
Okay, we are ready for engine startup.
Sierra Alpha Quebec 59er12.
As we start up, we'll quickly do the FMC.
Sierra Alpha Quebec 59er12. Readback is correct. Contact ground on 121.9er when ready to taxi. Good day.
Okay, we'll get ready to go now. Parking brakes released. Press pushback, and as we do the pushback, we'll do the FMC.
Ground. Boeing Sierra Alpha Quebec 59er12. Requesting pushback.
Okay, initial reference.
Boeing Sierra Alpha Quebec 5.
That looks better. So they've improved that by the look of it. There we are. Perfect. Oh, there comes the graphics issue. There we go. Okay, 0 fuel weight. We'll rattle through this. Reserves are 5. Actually, we'll go for reserves 3. Cost index 100. So cost index 10. Cool. Transition altitude.
You are cleared to start engines.
Perfect. We'll start those engines while we're doing this. So a quick check up here. Make sure we've got the everything's all set properly up there. Good. Okay, beacon on because we're about to start the engines. Okay. Number 1, engine. 2, ground. Start sequence started. Wait till we get to 20% N2. You'll see the oil temperature, oil pressure rise as we go up. So there's the oil pressure starting to rise now as we start to motor. Number 1 engine switch to up or to on. That'll motor. Start a valve will open. There we go. We've got ignition. You can see the oil pressure will start to increase now as well, and oil temperature starts to increase as that oil starts circulating around the engine. As the pressure builds, we'll expect a slight drop in oil quantity. You can see that now. And you'll get the vibrations from the engine creeping in as well. Still being pushed back. Okay, that's a good start. So what we can do now is we can get the APU off and the generator on. So generator comes on, APU turns off. We can turn that off now. So APU generator off, APU generator off, that one off. We'll leave that switch to off for a minute. Number 2 engine, exactly the same. N2 will start to rise as we start. Actually, no, it won't, because I'm a silly Billy and we need to have APU bleed off and we need to bleed the air from engine number 1 to get it to start. Now hopefully It'll start. Let's see. If not, need to turn number 2 engine bleed on as well. No, engine 2 number bleed needs to come on as well. There we go. That will start now. Should start now. Let's reset it. Oh, I know. I am a silly sausage. There we go. Now it'll start. There we go. Told you. I'm a silly Billy. No, it's shut down. Let's try again. Come on. Alright, let's take this back. That engine does not want to start at the moment. So, off. APU bleed, isolation valves, and normal valves. Ground. It's the air, it's the direction the air is going in. Okay, that's not starting. I should really have probably done this with the checklist. Isolation valve, APU bleeds, off, ground. This should do it now. Come on. Why is it not starting? I think that's enough for the pushback now, isn't it? Why is it pushing back all the way over here? What is going on? Ground service is unavailable, skipping to taxi. Right, we'll stop that.
Ground, Boeing Sierra Alpha
Okay,
Quebec,
let's get this engine started.
5912, requesting the end of pushback.
Pushback is complete.
Boeing Sierra Alpha Quebec 5912, request end pushback received.
Why does this engine not want to start? Let's go back completely to this and start. It's something to do with the air. It's definitely got something to do with the air. I'm being a silly sausage, right. Isolation valves closed. Bleeds to on. It's not that. There we go, dual bleed off. Why is it not doing it? Packs to auto. I can't get the engine to start. It's not starting off the other engine, so I'll tell you what we'll do is we shall start the APU again. Left pack off. Isolation valve off. That off. It's a switch configuration issue. Come on. Right. This is not cool. Now it starts. Must have been a glitch because I've done all that. There we go. Now it wants to start. Damn, I'm drinking my tea, so there we go. Okay, let's go through the FMC now that's done. Speed's going to be 136. .240. Cruise altitude is flight level 180. Execute. Legs. We're going to get rid of the vectors for there, and we'll go direct there. Then we'll get rid of that discontinuity and bring in the approach. And then we'll take out that discontinuity as well. So if we were flying on like VATSIM or anything now, I wouldn't get rid of these. There we go, perfect. Okay, so that's our route planned. Let's go back onto our performance. So 136 as V for V2. So we set that here, 136. Okay, so both engines are started and stable, so let's carry out those initial checks now, what we need to do. So that on, APU off, taxi lights on. We'll set this up, APU bleed off, packs to on, and free circulation fans on, isolation valves at auto. We can put the probe heat to auto now as well. Everything's looking good up there. Set our flaps to 5. Get our trim sorted. So trim is 3.5. So I'll set that up nicely. Down here. 1, 2, 3.5. Perfect. Cool. Okay, we are ready to taxi.
Ground, Boeing Sierra Alpha Quebec 5912 with Oscar, ready to taxi. IFR.
Verify flaps 5. Flaps 5.
Taxi to and hold short runway 07 via taxiway Delta 5, Delta Tree Tango Bravo 0. Contact tower on 120 decimal tree when ready. Taxiing, hold short runway 07 via taxiway Delta 5 Delta Tree Tango Bravo
brakes off.
Tango Bravo 0. Boeing Sierra Alpha Quebec.
Okay, we are happy to go. So we're just going to turn left here. Up to 40% to move the aircraft, then we'll slow it down. There we go, perfect. Right, what I'm going to do quickly is on the settings is unbind the wheel controls we've got. If I've got a crosswind, it's going to be a bit of a douche. Landing gear. Wheel steering, we're going to swap it to We're going to delete it. Cool. There we go. And back. There we go. That's better. Right, there's graphics. Catch up in just a second. Make sure we've still got the tiller. Yes, we have.
Guests, our captain has turned on the fasten seatbelt sign. Please stow your hand luggage underneath the seat in front of you or in an overhead compartment. Make sure your seat back and folding trays are in full upright position. If you're seated near an emergency exit, carefully read the special instructions card located by your seat. A reminder that this is a non-smoking flight, including the lavatories. If you have any questions, feel free to ask one of our attendants. Thank you. Guests, I'd like to direct your attention to the monitors, where we'll be demonstrating our safety procedures. Thank you. To all passengers, please direct your attention to the front of the cabin for an important safety demonstration. There are designated emergency exits on this aircraft. Look around and locate the exit closest to you. Should the cabin experience a sudden pressure loss, oxygen masks will drop down from above your seat. Place the mask over your mouth and nose, then pull the strap to adjust it. If you're traveling with children, put on your own mask properly on before helping your children. In case of emergency, after you hear the brace message, tuck your chin onto your chest and bend forward. Place your head against the seat in front with your arms wrapped around your head. Ensure your feet are flat on the floor. A life jacket is located under your seat. If necessary, take the vest and slip it over your head. Pass the straps around your waist and adjust like this. To inflate the vest, pull firmly on the red cord, only when leaving the aircraft. If you need to refill it, blow
We'll
into
quickly
the
get
oral
up,
inflating
get to
system.
18,000 and we'll land at
And
Madeira.
light are here to attract attention.
Arm the auto throttle as we go. Okay, so we're going to take off runway 07 up to 18,000, skip to descent, and then we'll be landing at Madeira. Notorious for its short runway, either end is a cliff and crosswinds as well. So we'll see how we get on. What's going on here? Okay, it's just different colours. Okay, we'll fly it manually all the way out to the cruise. We'll slow down here. There we are. Okay.
Tower,
Taxi lights
Sierra
off.
Alpha Quebec 5912
Landing lights on.
at runway
Strobes on.
07 ready for departure. IFR to Madeira.
Engines continuous. That's good, that's good, that's good. Weather radar. And transponder.
Cleared for takeoff runway 07.
Weather radar
Boeing
is
Sierra
on
Alpha Quebec
normal.
5912.
Perfect, let's go. Check the approach. Happy. Let's go.
Guests, please fasten your seatbelts and secure all baggage underneath your seat or in the overhead compartments. Place your seats and table trays in the upright position. Turn off all personal electronic devices, including laptops and cell phones, and prepare for takeoff.
Okay, flaps are set, trim set. Which looks good. Once we get over it, give a bit more power in. And we'll depart. Okay, departing Tenerife. Taking loads of holiday makers next to their next holiday destination of Madeira. And we won't bother slowing down. We'll get onto the runway, get the auto throttle on straight away. There we are. See if we can see a windsock a minute. I haven't got a windsock. line up nicely with the runway at this speed before we put the autothrottle on. There we go, line that up nicely. Here we go, autothrottle on. Lever down to 80 knots, as in yoke down to 80 knots. We'll bring it back after that, keeping that centre line. Okay, lever coming back. We've got a little bit of right yaw. There we go, V1, rotate, into the wind. Oh no, that's dodge.
V1, rotate.
That was not good. That took me all the way to the right. And I've got my wing down still, into wind. I'll tell you what that was. That was an incorrect trim. I went to plus 3.5, which is what the what's it called told me to do, the FMC told me to do. But it showed minus 20 when I just looked down.
Alpha Quebec 5912,
so that weren't good.
Center on 119 decimal tree. Good day.
Okay, let's get up. Yeah, that wasn't great.
Decimal tree for Boeing Sierra Alpha Quebec 5912.
Okay, let's get it round and up.
Canary Center, Boeing Sierra Alpha Quebec 5912 is at 1500 climbing flight level 180.
That weather radar, look at that, it's working.
Boeing Sierra Alpha Quebec
And terrain.
5912. Canary Center, QNH 1019er. Radar contact, continue.
Okay, flaps coming up. Need to trim for this really, I've not trimmed out very well here. There we are. Okay, now I can trim out here. Quick look at where we've just come from. It's not letting me. Let's get that trim sorted. Let's get onto that flight path as well. There we are. Okay, we'll get the autopilot taken over. LNAV, VNAV, and Command A. There you go, autopilot is on. Okay, after takeoff checklist. Autopilot's on, flaps are at 0, auto brake selector to off. Start switches to off, line lights to off. And we'll set standard when we get a chance. There we go, we'll get to flight level 180 and then we'll land at Madeira. Heading straight towards that hill at the moment. Not sure what this is going to do. Whether I need to interject here. We're going to clear it obviously, but I'd like to be a little bit higher, so I'm going to take over just for a minute. Although it's showing green on the terrain, so we're definitely over it. Let it take over again now. Happy that we're over it. Just doesn't look like it, does it? You can see here that we're going to clear it. So what I'll do, just for now, to give me that. There we go. I'll get the traffic on as well here, I think. Terrain, please. There you go, we're clear of it. Cool. And watch, see if we can get the weather on as well. Cool, nearly there. Right, come on, another few thousand feet and I can do the descent. So what I'll do now is I'll quickly go to the toilet 1 second. Okay, nearly 18,000. Let's have a look at our descent. So this is our route. Let's have a look how we're getting into Madeira. Yeah. Ah, we're flying. We look like we're flying straight here. No, we're not. We land on runway 23. Okay. Cool. So land on runway 23 at Madeira. I don't think I've ever done that approach before. I've only ever come in and swung around this way. I've never done a runway 23 approach. So this will be interesting. What is the current winds? 120 at 4. Okay, we'll have a go. So we'll skip to the descent. We'll have a go at landing on a runway I've never landed on before.
This is your captain speaking. Today I'm assisted by co-pilot.
So once we've got through this, we'll do the
SAQ-5912 inbound to Madeira.
have a look.
Currently cruising at an altitude of 18,000 feet and an airspeed of 300 knots. It's 13:55. We anticipate.
So the last few times that I've skipped the descent, it's put me into a downward spiral pretty much. This will be interesting. And then I've got an overspeed like immediately. So let's have a look. We'll try and preempt it. So skip to descent. I'd like it to actually start me at the top of my descent so I can descend. There we go, told you straight away, flaps overspeed and heading down. So let's put that back on. So again, I have to get your bearings on here.
Via to BIGP2 X-ray to 3000. Expect RNAV runway 2 tree approach via pylon transition. Boeing Sierra Alpha Quebec 5912.
So we'll try and let it get us in. Level change.
Boeing Sierra Alpha Quebec 5912. Contact Madeira Tower on 124.66 when inbound on the approach.
Okay.
Tower on 124.66. Boeing
I'm going
Sierra
to slow
Alpha
down now.
Quebec 5912. Madeira Tower, Boeing
That's it.
Sierra
Because
Alpha Quebec
it really does mess you up, this.
5912. 9 miles northeast, inbound RNAV runway,
And
2-tree
we'll
approach.
we're going 40,
Boeing Sierra Alpha Quebec
124.
5912, Madeira Tower. QNH
So we're way too high.
1020, cleared RNAV runway, 2-tree approach.
Just look, the runway's down there, look. We're way too high.
RNAV runway,
Again, it doesn't set you up very well here at all.
Sierra Alpha Quebec 5912.
Let's have a look.
Boeing Sierra Alpha
Yeah, we're way
Quebec
too high.
5912. Wind 124 at 4.
So,
Clear to land runway 2-tree.
heading set. And we'll get back down to 2000. Because we are too high. I'll go for 140 for a minute.
Clear to land runway 2-tree. Boeing Sierra Alpha Quebec 5912.
Start getting those flaps in nice and early as well.
2500.
I'll try and get below that glide. Let's go back to here. Legs, whilst I'm happy that altitude and that, runway 23, let's go for depart arrive on nav 23. We'll activate that by pelling, execute, legs. Let's go here. Pelling. We'll let this fly us. So LNAV again. Again, a bit frustrating, but this is what happens when you skip to descent. So from Pelham, MA10 at 2000. So let's go down to 2000, and then we'll direct ourselves to that. So whatever change. Just come down. Let's get our spoilers back in. There we go. It's coming down to 2000. Did it give us a QNH, Jen? One, two, three, four. 1020, so we'll set that as well. Zero. 20, there we go. Okay. LNAV. Go to the next one now. MA10. Let's go to MA08. Execute. Isolate turning. LNAV. On. There you go. Okay, slow that speed down. VNAV. I want to set the speed. Good. You turn it down, bud. Thank you. Okay, next round of flaps coming in. Next round of flaps coming in. Gears coming down. Now we're going to set the VNAV now to 500 feet. Yeah, we're above the glide at the moment. There we go, so we're looking good now. Good for the approach. We'll set flaps to full. There we go, flaps now at 40. Landing gear is down. Auto brake set, air brake set to armed. Down one, there we go. Perfect, right, we are set for landing. I'll now set this to my approach mode. There we are. Okay, then when we turn, we're going to get down. So it's coming in now. Range is at 5 miles. As we hit that point there, that's when we're going to turn right, head onto the runway, and we'll get down. We've just lost our gyro. There we go, we've got it back. Just going to bring this here so I can see properly. We'll get ready to do the descent as well. Set the approach on as well. That should follow it down. As that bug comes down, you'll see it. There we go. So we're getting onto the path now. Hopefully. Why is it turning? It's getting onto the approach. That's good. It's getting us nice and straight. There we are. And we're going down. Once I'm happy I've got the runway and everything sight, I can see the runway now. Once I'm happy we will take over. Waiting for that pink bug to come down now. As that pink bug goes down, we'll go down. There we are. So I've never done this approach into Madeira before. I'm going to set my minimums to 500 feet. 450 is fine. Okay, I've got the runway now. I'm going to take control. Okay, I've got control. little bit of updraft, feel that a little bit. It's getting away from us a little bit, so trim down. Subtle movements now as we come down. Capture that now. Trim up. A little bit to the left. Got the runway. A little bit below. There we go. We've got quite a bit of draft here. We've got a headwind coming straight at us from the left. That's fine, good. This is good. It's okay with the stall, it's just a warning. There we go, come back. We are getting quite a lot of updraft here. I haven't got a chance to go around here either because I've got to go out. So I've got to land first time. There we go, as we come down. Perfect, let's get down.
Approaching minimums.
There we go. And let's flare.
Minimums. 400.
This is good.
300. 200. 100.
Perfect.
50, 40, 30,
Power back.
20.
Flare. Land, 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 land. We're in ground effect there. Flare.
10.
Perfect. A little bit to the right, please. Oh no, 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 no. Ah, there you go, we saved it. We saved it. Now we'll go reverse thrust. Oh, we saved it. And there's the graphics.
Boeing Sierra Alpha Quebec 5912. Turn next taxiway.
Decent that was good. So we'll depart here. PlayStation's struggling a little bit.
Boeing Sierra Alpha Quebec. Boeing Sierra Alpha Quebec 54912. For Boeing Contact ground on 124.66.
There we go. Let's stop here. Get that APU started.
Madeira ground. Boeing Sierra Alpha Quebec 5912. Request taxi to parking. Boeing Sierra Alpha Quebec 5912. Taxi to gate Alpha 19er via taxiway Alpha.
There you go, straight in.
Taxiing to gate Alpha 19er using taxiway Alpha.
We'll just go straight in, shall we?
Sierra Alpha Quebec 5912.
There we go. And we're in. Mr. Squarehead's back. That looks painful. Oh, okay. Sorry. There we go, we'll just turn it straight off to speed things up. It's a disastrous takeoff with the trim. There we go. Right, that's the end of the stream. Thank you very much for watching the video, especially those that are watching it afterwards. That was good. I think we got an S. Have we got enough for an S? Yeah, should have. Get on. And we got nearly 2 million quid. Perfect. Right, that's it.